Today on the channel, prepare for battle! The Hoth Battle playset from Power of the Force. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxing and review in 2021 and possibly beyond. And today, we take that snowy trip to Hoth, yes, Hoth, with the Hoth Battle playset from the Power of the Force and Hasbro. But remember, for all your Star Wars needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. But yeah, we take a Hoth Battle trip to a playset I never owned. I never owned the Indoor Attack as well. Both of those playsets I never owned in my entire life until now. So, righting wrongs all these years later. But I believe Indoor Attack and possibly this one were both catalog exclusives. Was it JCPenney, Sears, one of those? I don't remember seeing these on store shelves, traditional store shelves, but I believe they were catalog exclusives, and that's probably one of the reasons I didn't get them. I don't know. I just never had them, and now here we are all these years later. It's time to finally own these and see what all the fuss is about, as somebody might say. And hopefully these will pair very well in my Hoth display I'm working on in my collection, so stay tuned for that as well. But I did pick this one off eBay for a fairly good price. This is a more expensive set as far as Power of the Force goes. A little bit more expensive, but I did get this at a price I found reasonable. I can't remember what that was, but I remember thinking it was reasonable at the time. And then the next week, I went to a toy show in my local area, and a guy had a bunch of Power of the Force stuff, all cheap, and this was sitting in there. And I said, what is this? I've been looking at this forever. It's incomplete but playable is what it said. So for $5, I believe it's missing the guns in here, but I said, you know what, for $5, I'll take that risk. Possibly, not understanding how this playset totally works yet, I figured I could at least use this and maybe plug it all together to make the Hoth scene a little bit bigger. For $5, I think that's a good value. I think that's one of those chances you take as a toy collector sometimes. Sometimes you're a gambler, like a young Kenny Rogers. You guys know what he does, and that's what I was doing that day. So I did pick up another one. We'll put that together. We'll put them together, see if we can get anywhere with these sets. But we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. But Hoth, as you guys know, cold this time of year. But if you like it cold, hey, Hoth's beautiful. Just got to get out. You got to be careful of Wampas, of course. They're out there. You got to watch out for them. But outside of that and a few battles every once in a while, not bad living. Not bad living, especially if you're a nice fisherman. But there it is, the Hoth Battle playset right there, Hoth Battle. You got Luke in his X-Wing gear. He didn't want to get in his Hoth gear for this one. He said, you know what, my X-Wing gear is good enough. It's warm enough. He's like that little kid that says, I don't need my mittens. I'm going to play in the snow, and I don't need my gloves. Then he comes back, you know, like, hey, yeah, it's pretty cold out here. I need my gloves. And that's, I think, what Luke did right here. He went out in his X-Wing outfit and said, oh, guys, I need my Hoth outfit. I made a big mistake here. I'm fairly certain how that went. Somebody can fact check that if they want. We got Star Wars Power of the Force action up top. We got Darth Vader looming over the proceedings, of course. Hoth Battle on the side. You got C-3PO, R2 in there. I love that they built out a little bit of snow. It's always interesting. The Indoor Attack was very similar. They put like fake snow around this, and it really makes the playset look a little bit better. A little bit of smoke and mirrors, a little bit trickery, a little bit of tomfoolery, if you will. With some of these design pictures here. But it's basically the same thing on all sides around. You're getting the whole thing. And then on the back, that's where the action has. You got to make sure you flip these when you're a kid. Say, oh, this is what I'm really getting. Where's the rest of that snow and stuff? But I could see a lot of imaginative kids out there. Wintertime, hey, I'm taking my Hoth Battle outside. We're going to get this. This is going to take it to the next level. We're going to go outside. We're going to play in the cold snow. And we're going to build this up. So there you go. There might be some kids. Me as a little kid would never do that. I'd say my toys might get wet. They might get ruined. They might freeze. They might crack. I'm not doing that. I'm keeping them in a nice basement at my dad's house. I'll just imagine. I'll use that old imagination with some snow. Not going to risk it. Not going to risk it. My toys ruined out there. Worked too hard for my toys. Even as a little kid, you know, you had to make your bed. You had to be good. You had to, you know, eat your vegetables. It's all work. It's all work, and you got to do what you got to do to get those toys, even at a young age. But there's the back there. You get all that stuff. We got the UPC down below. Is there Jedi Master points? No, unfortunately, no. I could have used 10 more. I was really saving up, and I was hoping this was going to be 10 points to put me over the edge. No luck, unfortunately. Ice bases separate to expand play area. So we got two pieces here. You can split them apart, depending. Choose your own adventure is what you can do right there. There's the Indoor Attack they're promoting down below. You got some doors that open, all that kind of fun stuff going on. So we'll investigate what that's all about. It says, Imperial snowtroopers are attacking the Rebel Alliance base on the ice planet Hoth. Help the rebels fight against the evil forces of the Galactic Empire in the Hoth battle. Oh, I can't wait to dive in. Cannot wait to dive in, jump in. What do we got going on here? All kinds of tomfoolery. All right, there's the packaging. See you later. Get out of here. So what I'm going to have to do is probably put... Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? What do we got here? We got, like, tissue paper. Now, this is not very white. See you later. It seems the packaging has kind of the coloring. I don't know if it's, you know, 15, 16, see you later. 20 years old, whatever this pack is. This is yellow. This is not very white. That is a little bit disappointing. If I really cared an awful lot, I might go get spray paint. I might spray these with some... Spray paint's come a long way in the last few years, as you guys probably are fully aware. Some nice white plastic spray paint would go great on this, kind of liven it up. But this looks like Lemmy took it to the snow. He went in that snow and just marked his territory everywhere, is kind of what this reminds me of. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I can't really, you can't argue with Mr. Wizard. You can't argue with Bill Nye the Science Guy. They're scientists. They understand these things change. It's just the components breaking down over the years and all that kind of stuff. So it is what it is. But we got a lot of work to do. I got to put this together. I'll do that off camera, and I'll be right back, and we'll have a Hoth battle. All right, and we are back. I got it out of the plastic cardboard prison, got it all built, got it all put together, and we're ready for a Hoth battle. That's exactly what we're ready for. So there's the packaging. You get the old see you later. Always looks a little bit better on the packaging than it actually is. See you later, get out of here. But it comes apart into two pieces. I like that idea of it. It breaks apart. So like we said in the package, you can just choose if you want to have a battle here and you put it together, or you can separate. You can space out as far as varied as you want, I guess. If you have some AT-STs coming in, you got some other players coming in, you can do whatever you want. So I put this thing together. All the pieces were here in that one. And then there was the $5 one I got, and I told you about that one. I picked that one up, and $5, it's worth it. But yeah, it's missing the weapons. It's missing the turret up here. It's missing the one here. It's missing two of these little turret things as well. But besides that, it's still there. It's still playable, so you can make this thing a little bit bigger. You can spread it out all over the place. This will be great for my Hoth shelves. So I do like that a lot. We'll kind of dig into this and the playability features with this one a little bit. So you do got these 3 turrets up here. There is a lever on the back. You hit this, they all flip up. I guess we can do it here. Let's make a mess. Yeah, flipped one up. So yeah, not that big a deal. I'm sure playability-wise, this thing's... you know, it's old. It's an old toy. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles of the world, but it does flip those up. And then, of course, you have this gun here. It is movable. You can move it around. It does really fire. Can I hit the screen? Can it shoot it all? There it is. Got the screen. Look at that. So that works pretty good, actually. But it's got a trench here, and I like the attention to detail here. So it's got a trench that goes through here. You can have your guys hiding in here for the battle, of course. But it's all muddy. You got footprints in here. It's just like a real trench would have been. Way back in the day, in the olden times of the Hoth battle. But like I said, you can put these together, and even the wires and stuff connect when they're together. Or, like I said, you can separate them as well. But a little playable corner scene here, firing weapon, firing action. Now, this is pretty cool on this turret up here. It's actually not fireable, but it does have a little fire piece that comes out. It's like kind of... I don't even know what that is, vinyl, plastic, or whatever, but it looks like it's firing. And then you can push it up and in and in and out and in and out like so. But that's kind of cool. I actually like that better. I wish it was a little bit longer, but it looks like it's really firing. Kind of gives it a little bit of playability, a little dimension to the playset, I feel that way. You got your wires, everything here. And then you got this pod here. Can I get it open? That's the question. There it goes. Opens like that. So you can have a guy in there. I know on the package it showed C-3PO hiding in here, but you got some storage. You can store some weapons. You can store figures in there. Do whatever you want with that. And then this does turn the turret up here, so you can face any direction you want to right there. So not really that bad, actually. And then you add this. Like I said, it just builds your world out, builds your Hoth battle out. You get all your Hoth characters. You can get Luke. You can get the old Rebel soldier in there. We get Luke hiding in here. I wish there was peg holes for the guys. That is one thing that's kind of missing, but you can have them, you know, hiding in there, and they fit perfectly. The Power of the Force figures, of course, as you would imagine they would. They fit right in there. Yeah, very, very cool. And then, of course, you can always put your Tauntauns. Feet don't fail me now with the Tauntauns. Feet don't fail me now. Running all over the place. Running all over our heart. You can just have the Tauntauns doing whatever you need to. I have a few Tauntauns, always good for your Hoth scenes. But those Tauntauns, they got to be careful because you never know when they might run into a Wampa. Yes, a Wampa coming at them, attacking them. Oh my gosh. You can have the Wampa playset here. Wampa's on the loose, Wampa's attack. I believe Empire Strikes Back has deleted scenes with Wampa attack on the Hoth base. Very cool, very awesome. This is probably my favorite Wampa, or at least one of them out there. His arm is removable with blood and everything else. A 6 set with a Luke Skywalker right here that hangs upside down. Just building out that Hoth battle world. I'm gonna have some Wampas leering around. It's gonna be a battle for the ages, and I can't wait to take this offline. I'm gonna grab the kids and we're gonna just have a Hoth battle all day long. That's exactly what we're gonna do. But as far as small little toy play sets, I recommend this one. It is a little more pricey these days, and I want to say it's like 30 bucks. So back in the day, even a better value, but still an okay value now. Great for diorama display pieces. This really helps build out your shelf and stuff like that, and that's exactly what I'm going to use them for. Get the AT walkers up there, and then you got yourself in business. That's exactly what you got. But Hoth Battle, I recommend it. What say you? Did you ever own this back in the day? Did you get it out of the old catalogs? I miss the old catalogs. A big old checklist. I miss those days. I'm sure you guys do as well. But tell me your thoughts on the old Endor Battle Attack. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. SirPaul64 is where you can find me on Twitter. _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram. And Kyle Peterson on ProWrestlingTees.com. Support the channel. Grab a t-shirt. So there it is for the Power of the Force Hoth Battle. I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.